everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Today we're making a super simple and fast and easy tutorial with this poppy flower. This one is just using a little bit of scraps of yarn. You're going to need black yarn and red yarn to make the poppy design. Poppy flowers are very beautiful and very popular, and you can turn this little flower into a hair clip or attach it to a headband or put a magnet on the back and have it on your refrigerator. So there's many different uses for this little flower. It is super fast and easy. The crochet hook I'm using today is a G size hook, and this super fancy hook I got at the Etsy shop would be fancy. It is hand carved, ergonomic, and it is so wonderful to use. So I suggest that you go grab your own at the Etsy shop would be fancy. There's a link in the description of this video so you can go grab your own. Also, you're going to need a scissors and a yarn needle for this project just to cut some yarn and sew in some ends and all that stuff. Big thank you to Red Heart Yarns for providing today's yarn. Today, like I said, I'm just using black and red. You can use any type of worsted weight or Aran style of yarn for this project. And a big thank you to my dad, Fuad Azmat, for taking the time to videotape this with us and film this and edit it and all that stuff. And big thank you to you for watching. This is just a super simple, quick and easy project. So check out the links in the description of this video and let's get started and make this cute little flower. Let's start out with some black yarn. We are going to make a slip knot, so put your short end over your long end, then fold this down and then pull that long end through and pull tight. And there is your slip knot and your loop there. Let's stick our hook in there and we can start. So let's start out by chaining 2, so yarn over, pull through, 1 and 2, and in the second chain from the hook we are going to put 4 single crochets. So the loop on the hook doesn't count as anything, so count 1 and 2. This chain right here, we're going to go into there. I know it's kind of difficult to see black yarn, so we're going into that second chain there, yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and there is 1 single crochet. Again, go back into that same chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. There's 2, here's 3, and 4. Alright, and that's round 1. We are going to slip stitch to the first single crochet. So count back 4 and go into this first single crochet stitch right here. And we're just going to slip stitch. So yarn over, pull through, and pull through the loop on your hook. And you should have 4 stitches for round 1. So let's chain 1 and fasten the black off. We need to get some red yarn. So I chained 1, I'm cutting this yarn and I'm pulling it through that chain 1, and that is fastened off. We'll sew in those ends a little later. Now you can attach your hook to any stitch around. There should be 4 stitches, and we're going to pick up some red yarn, so just hook that on the hook and pull it through. And for round 2, we are going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then slip stitch into the next stitch right here. Yarn over, pull through, and pull through the loop on your hook. And then we're just going to do that around. So chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, hop to the next stitch right here and slip stitch in there. So yarn over, pull through, and pull through. Again, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and slip stitch into this last stitch right here. Yarn over, pull through, and through. Now we need 4 chain 3 spaces. Right now I only have 3. We have to close this up. So let's chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and just slip stitch to either the first chain of your first chain 3 or just go right into that chain 3 space. That's up to you. Okay, and there was round 2. Now, if you have not slip stitched into this chain 3 space, do so now, and we are going to go on to round 3. Just chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to work into these chain 3 spaces. In this first one here, we are going to put 6 double crochets. So yarn over, go into that chain 3 space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops on your hook, and then yarn over and pull through those other 2 loops, and that is a double crochet. So we have to put 6 of those. So that was 1, so yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. There's 2, here's 3, here's 4, 5, and 6. Awesome. Now what we have to do is chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and slip stitch back into that same chain 3 space. If you need to scoot these over just a little bit, you can. Go into that same chain 3 space, yarn over, pull through, and pull through the loop on your hook. And there is 1 petal done. So we're going to do that in each of these chain 3 spaces around. So slip stitch into this next chain 3 space, slip stitch, chain up 3, 1, 2, and 3, and put 6 double crochets into the same chain 3 space. And then after you have the 6 double crochets in there, we're going to chain 3 and slip stitch into the same chain 3 space, and then slip stitch into the next chain 3 space, and do it all over again. So if you need to, rewind this to see how I did the first petal, but I'm going to do that for the rest of this round, and then I'll meet you up when we're about to fasten off. Alright, when you're finished with your last petal and you slip stitch back into that same space there, you can fasten off. So what we're going to do is just chain 1 and then cut your yarn and then pull that through and pull it tight to fasten off. Now all we have to do is just weave in our ends and we have our beautiful poppy flower. That was so simple. What a fast project. You could make a bunch of these and make like a bouquet or something. That would look so super fabulous. And speaking of flowers, I'm actually crocheting my bouquet of flowers for my wedding. They're not going to be poppies, but they are going to be crocheted flowers. And you can check that out on my website, actually. I'm sharing a lot of my wedding plans and everything in the upcoming month. So make sure you check that out and see that. I'll have tutorials for those flowers as well. But I'm just sewing in these ends. As you can see, I'm just taking my yarn needle, yarning my needle with these loose ends here and just weaving them in. And I have one more here. I do have to say a big thank you to Red Heart Yarns for providing the yarn, and a big thank you to my dad for filming and editing this tutorial. He does all of the YARNutopia tutorials, so make sure you subscribe to our channel here on YouTube so that you can get the update on when he posts our next video. I'm just gonna snip the extra yarn here, and I have a cute little poppy flower. Awesome. Thank you so much for watching and learning how to make this super fast project. I enjoyed it so much. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Look at, there's little hair in my, it's probably little dog hair. There we go. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a great rest of your day, and as always, happy hooking!